Okay guys, video 3 on parasites. By the end of this, you're going to be tired of me talking about worms and bugs. So real quick, I want to talk about different types of anti-parasitics. So one, we talked about the detox box and the fact that the microbiome defense contains natural herbal anti-parasitics. Some natural anti-parasitics that you might hear people talk about are things like black walnut, mimosa pudica, oregano, tea tree, pumpkin seed is a big one. Those are things that have natural anti-parasitic properties. As a matter of fact, in the fall, we always make sure we get loads of pumpkins for the chickens and the pigs and the sheep to eat, to naturally deworm them. Another natural anti-parasitic, or something that helps the gut microbiome to remain healthy and balanced so that parasites don't stick around, is the OGS, Organic Gut Solution. We have a whole video on that. It's in our affiliate program. OGS is a binder. And I'm going to talk when I talk about our parasite protocol about binders and how they fit in. Binders are very important, but the problem is that most of the binders you think about, the activated charcoal, the diatomaceous earth, the bentonite clay, those binders should not be used long-term or even with regularity, because they attach to the good things in your gut as well as the bad things in your gut. They're a filtration item, right? So what makes the OGS special is that it's ionized. It's pure carbon with an ionic charge. And that ionic charge allows it to attract things that do not belong there and bind to the things that it attracts versus binding to the things that it has to touch as it flows through the system. Activated charcoal, bentonite clay, zeolite, they all filter things by attaching to them, which means they can't be discerning. They're going to attach to whatever is there. In my opinion, activated charcoal, diatomaceous earth, and clay in multiple forms, Redmond clay is the one we use predominantly. All of those, one, they must be food grade. Number two, they should be used as a one-off. You went out, you were drinking, have one, be well hydrated, that's it. Or you have diarrhea, you've got a little bit of a GI bug, you're going to use it to clear things up for a day or two, stay very hydrated, and then don't use it again. The difference with the OGS and zeolite to some extent, and I'm going to get into that very specifically because there's a lot of things you need to know about that, but one of the things about those two filtration items is that they don't have the negative side effect of removing good bacteria from your gut. So that's very important, because that's one of the reasons why antibiotics are such a problem, right? Is that they remove the good and the bad, and now you have to recover the good, and it takes a long time to rebuild that immune system by repopulating the microbiome in the gut. So keep that in mind. Then we get to pharmaceutical options, and you've got your ivermectin, you've got your fenbendazole, or Safeguard, or Panicure, they're all the same thing. You've got your, there's another one that I use, and I lost it. It's gone from my brain. Poof, starts with an M. But there are multiple ones, and even when we're talking about livestock, right, there's lots of different things that we use. I think we have 5 or 6 different ones that we rotate through or layer. And we put some natural and some pharmaceutical in there, depending upon what's going on. And so when we talk about this, we are going to talk about why we layer, why sometimes a natural or a pharmaceutical version is more appropriate for the situation. There are a lot of factors, and that's why I said you guys ask great questions, but the questions you ask don't have 3-minute answers. So I'm going to wrap this up, and we're going to move to when do you do a parasite cleanse.